Hello everyone and welcome to Stretch and Meditation. My name is Todd Wilson. This is BreakOut Studios online classes. Thank you for joining me. We have a 40 to 50 minute stretch and meditation, user friendly, all levels are welcome. Just a short amount of time to treat your body, loosen up those joints, stretch out those muscles, and prepare yourself for another week ahead. So prepare your space, make sure you have clear space around you. We will use a chair for part of the class. We will use a mat if you have one of those available, or if you just feel comfortable sitting down on your floor, that's great. We'll begin here in just a few moments. Thank you for joining me and welcome. About one more minute. All right, everyone, we're gonna go ahead and get started. Again, thank you for joining me. All levels are welcome. So if you're new, welcome to the class. Thank you for joining us. We love newbies. We always say in our dance classes, solo moments are encouraged. Why not in stretch too? Just be careful. Yeah, don't hurt yourself. No crazy stretches. All right, we're gonna get started. I'm gonna restart my music here, and then we will get into our groove. All right, everyone. Let's go ahead and start in a first position, parallel, which is feet just facing forward, hip distance apart. Stay up nice and tall. Here we go. And just kind of connect with the ground. I rock forward and back a little bit, feeling the floor, feeling the foot expand on the floor, feeling strong and rooted down into the ground. Just open up the hands. So I'm going to rotate the pinkies towards the front of my body, towards the space in front of where I'm standing. I'm just going to open up my chest here, open up my shoulders, start to expand through the clavicle, sternum, throat. Feeling a nice opening, breathe. Good. Now from here, I'm going to do a big group hug. We're going to do a hug to start class today. Round forward and through, wrap at the elbows, drop the top of the head down. And open once again. Expand through the chest. And round through. You can soften the knees, plie bend. Open up once again. And just drop it down. Go up into a side stretch standing here tall. Scooping out. Reaching over, lengthen, 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 lengthen. Keeping space between the ear and the bicep. Good, and lengthen to Switch sides. Breathe, strength over. Space between the ear and the bicep. Good, and down. Now, all the space around the body. Inhale, lift. Exhale, open. And drop the hands down. Once again, inhale, lift. Scanning the space. And drop. Good. Starting with the feet, I'm gonna bicycle through. 1 and 2. Just opening up the arch, pushing through the foot, finding some space, finding some stretch, opening up that arch. Breathe. Good. Bicycling through. Now let's leave the right foot popped. So knee stays up. I'm gonna plie, bend the opposite leg, just a softening in the knee. Opening up even further in that ball of the foot. I'll go sideways so you can see me. Opening up through that foot, breathe. And release. Good, back to the bicycle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Pop it out through the opposite side. Pop that left foot. Soften and bend through the right knee. Breathe. Expand the ball of the foot. Good. Now, drop the heel down. Keep both heels connected to the floor. Long spines, long low back. Arms are heavy. Good. Let's take a little scan. Inhale, checking with our energy points. Exhale, bring the hands down. Do some chakra work if you are into chakra energy. And open. And again, inhale. Exhale, press down. Good. Start to roll those shoulders back. So I want to take them up and then slide them down, up and back. Good, breathe. Nice. Good, let's reverse. Take it forward. Through and forward. How's everyone doing today? Hopefully you're having a wonderful morning. The sun is out here in Tucson, Arizona. Good. Now, take them up as high as you can. Exhale, drop. Find that space and length. Again, inhale up. Exhale, drop. Awesome. Rib cage, side to side, nice and easy. Keeping my base body really strong and rooted down, I'm just gonna press the rib cage side to side, opening up that low back and spine. And again, I wanna keep that low body quiet, yeah? So I'm just moving my body side to side, my rib cage, so doing all the work. Good. Now I'm gonna expand and close, just like the beginning of class. Open the rib cage, try to expand the rib cage, lift the chest, and round back. Turtle shell, yeah. Open, lift, and push through, rock the pelvis forward. And lift, breathe, push forward. Good, and lift, once again, side to side. Really working through that low tailbone line, breathe. Good, and come back center. Now, switching the work, we're going down to our pelvis, rocking the hips side to side. So I need a little plie, I need to bend my knees, and I'm just gonna push the pelvis side to side, working through those joints, working through the hips. Good. Making sure that we're doing all the areas here. Now, circles. Keeping that softened position, I'm circling to the right. Round and round we go. Breathe. Now, reverse, left. There we go. Good, see? You're basically doing groove cardio right now with just some mellow music. Good, and come back center. Keep that soft. We're gonna go forward and back. Rock the pelvis forward and back. Forward and back. Forward and back. Forward and back. Breathe. Last one. Good. And just shake it out. Nice, nice, nice. Now, from here, starting with the top of the head, we're gonna melt down towards the floor. You go as far as you're able to go. Don't push it, okay? This is a light stretch today. Top of the head starts to melt down, chin to the sternum. I'm reaching towards the floor. You can keep your hands on your body for support if you need, or you can reach down towards the floor. We're just doing a forward fold here. And top of the head, down. Shoulders, rib cage. Good, reaching down towards the floor. Trying to keep that head heavy. Breathe, soften the knees. Hanging over. Release that low back. Good. Bend the knees even further. Round up slowly, take your time. Build, build, build. Spine connects back. Good. Now, we're gonna reverse that. We're gonna bend the knees, roll the spine down towards the floor. So bend the knees, sit your tailbone back, let your chest come forward, and start to melt down that way. Yes, good. Reach the hands forward. Breathe. Take the hips up if you can. And slowly roll up. Good. From here, I'm gonna do a little step touch. Very simple. Starting with the right foot. We're just gonna work through our midsection, kind of waking things up. Little step touch and reach. Rotation. Warming up the body. Be careful if you have any back limitations. Keep those knees nice and soft. You can reach up towards the ceiling if you'd like. Working through that spine. Good. Now, rounding forward. Reach through. Big grip hug again. Rounding at the elbows. Drop the chin down. And open up. Crossing the right arm towards the left, or if you're mirroring me, left towards the right. Breathe. Good. Try to keep your shoulder down. Yeah, I want to keep the shoulder down. Spine's long. Fingertips are giving us a sassy jazz hand. And let's swap it out. Other side. Breathe. Good. Again, make sure those shoulders are pressing down. Arm is lengthening across the chest. Good, just waking our bodies up. Nice. Good, let's take the fingertips to the opposite shoulder, but reach the hand back. Now again, if you have any limitations here, you can pause, but I'm gonna reach the hand back and open up to that tricep. And I try to lift the sternum, breathe. So I'm trying to expand the back, lifting up. Good. Open, let's swap it out. Good. Try not to take your shoulders with you. Yeah, leave them at home. They are not invited on our vacation to Stretchland. Breathe. Good. Open up that spine. Good. Now lift. Roll those shoulders back a few times. Good. Let's roll out the hands. Good. Work through the wrists. Reverse. Good. Good. Open. We're gonna press those fingertips back. I'm not cranking back. I'm not trying to hurt myself. I'm just trying to stretch that inner arm. So I'm opening up a little bit. Just a slight pull. Just enough to say hello. Hello. Breathe. Good. And swap it out. Fingertips pull back. Drop those shoulders. Breathe. Good. And let it go. Again, some rolls. Move those fingers around. Stretch of the hands. Awesome. Let's go to our chair. My chair is facing the wrong way. All right, let's do a calf stretch. Setting the right foot back, pressing it down into the floor. Keeping the chest lifted. Press that back. Really open up the back of the leg, isolate. Breathe, lift the shoulders. Good. This feels really nice today. Good. Up to the ball of the foot and back down. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Hold, breathe. Let's go to our tabletop stretch, 90-degree angle. Send those hips back, breathe. Soften the knees. Demi-plie, round up. Good, left foot goes back. Press that heel down, lift the chest. Good. Open up to the chest. It's not just that foot dropping. There's other things happening in our body. We don't just want the foot to drop and then all of our posture go away. We want to keep that posture, keep the expansion. Breathe. Open up, back of the leg. Press that heel down. Toes are facing forward. In line with our hips. Press it up and down. Ball the foot and down. Ball the foot and down. Good. Press through. Let's hold it up. Good. Breathe. Awesome. Let's go back to the tabletop. Send the hips back. Good, round up. Good, hip opener, yeah? So I'm gonna take let's start with the left ankle to the right knee. Make sure you're holding onto your chair or island or whatever you have here for support. So we cross over at the knee, try to get that up as high as you can. And from here, we're gonna sit back, tailbone drops down, and we really try to open up the cross leg here. As you go down, you really go into the hip. Yeah, breathe. So with your chair, you really want to sit back and open up. Now, if you feel any tightness or pulling, let up. Take care of your body. Breathe. Listen to your body. That's up to you. Breathe, good. Let's swap it out, other side. Cross and drop. Keeping those shoulders down, chest is lifted. Top of the head reaching away from the tailbone. Good, and let go. Last time, tabletop. Send that tailbone back, go even deeper. Good. Roll it up, take your time. Very nice. Let's go ahead and move our chairs out of the way. I'm gonna go ahead and get my mat ready. Grab a drink of water. Quick run to the restroom if you need it. I'll go ahead and face you. I'll need to move the camera here in just a moment. Oh, how y'all doing? Oh, today's stretch is feeling great. Ooh, field trip, here we go. Welcome back. All right, so let's go ahead and find butterfly. So you have nice and tall, bottom of the feet together. Good. The tighter in with the heel, the more pressure you'll feel in the hip. So be careful, you might need to open up your butterfly a little bit, and that's totally fine. Be careful of any pressure with knees. Take breaks when you need. You have to listen to your body. Because we're not together, I can't give individual, options. So listen to your body, take breaks, it's all good. You move it out, shake it out where you need to. All right, bottoms of the feet together. Awesome. Let's sit up nice and tall. Breathe through. Connection of the hands and the ankles. Pulling those shoulders down, let's drop the head to the side. Opening up that neck. Breathe, either direction's fine. Forward, chin down. And opposite direction. Once again, long lines, connection to the ankle with the hands. Breathe. Good, and back center. Now, before we do our first fold, we're gonna rock the pelvis forward and we're gonna hollow out our bellies and round. So, hands are here for support. We're gonna pull back. So you're gonna pull back and round through your spine and your pelvis. Drop your chin forward. Breathe. Inhale and sit up nice and tall. Now with this long spine, I want you to go over as far as you can until you can't go any further with that long spine. Hold it for a few breaths. And after you've been there for a few moments, you're gonna go ahead and round in and round over. Breathe. Listen to your bodies. And roll up. Find a long spine. Now we're going to face each side for a few moments. So keeping the sits bones connected to the floor, rotating through that low back, and rounding over towards the right side or whichever direction. We're going to do both, so it's all good. Listen to your bodies. Gentle movements. Good, round through center and roll up. And let's go over towards the opposite side and round. Again, try not to lift your hip, keep both hips down, and then from there, stretch. Through center. Round up. Breathe. Good, that felt great. Second position, you might want to wall against your back for support or just, some pillows to lift the pelvis a little bit. Whatever you need for your body, go ahead and make adjustments. I'm going to open through second position. Good, and just a light stretch here. Just reaching the hands forward. Again, trying to keep the shoulders down, the rotation back with the knees. And just take a little stretch, little opener here. Breathe, good. Don't be afraid to move around if you need to make adjustments. It's fine. Round up. And once again, let's face our leg, keeping both hips down, sits bones connected to the floor, and I rotate. Try to reach the top of the head out towards my big toe. Good, through center. Round up slow. And let's go over to the opposite direction, keeping both hips down, stretching, breathing. And holding that breath, release, exhale all the toxins out. And come through center. Round up. Shake it out. Bring those legs together. Oh my goodness. Good, breathe. Let's point and flex the feet. Let's open up those feet. Point and flex. Good. Point, let's do some circles. Reverse. Good. Awesome. Let's go ahead and bring the legs in. Now, this is where we get to relax. Do you want to lay down? Do you want to stay seated? I'll stay seated so you can hear my voice clearly, but you're more than welcome to lay down. It's probably the optimal position here. Yes, it is a guided meditation, but it's mostly about relaxing. So wherever you feel most relaxed, that's where I want you to be. I want you to feel that you can be safe and comfortable and protected. So create that space for you. Whatever your ritual is, awesome. So go ahead and take a few moments. Align your mats where you'd like. You can grab a pillow if you'd like, whatever you need. And we'll start the meditation here in just a little bit. Awesome. Okay, so wherever you find yourself, start to soften your eyes, relaxing the muscles in the face and the hands and the feet, not clenching, we're not holding on to any tension. We're doing our best to let go and to breathe. For your breath, I want you to feel like it's sort of a rhythm and a wave. The most deep inhale you can, and then the most beautiful big exhale, detoxifying exhale out, getting out any toxins, any negative energy. So every time you exhale, feel that release. It should make you feel better every time you do it. Keep it constant, keep it full, and it'll do wonders for you. Noticing some points of pressure along the floor. If you're laying down, back of the head, shoulders, glutes, hips, tailbone, maybe the back of the hands, the heels. If you're seated, your sits bones are connected to the floor, the shoulders are pulling back. Top of the head, reaching away from the tailbone, the spine is long. As you take note of those points of pressure, we also take in thoughts and we release thoughts. Just as easy as they come into our body, we allow them to leave and clear out more space. Organizing out and accepting in equally. Again, back of the head, the hands, the heels, the rib cage, all the points of connection on the floor. Slowly start to let go and release. We give permission to our bodies to be in this moment. There's nothing we need to do. There's nothing we need to worry about. We're in this place together, taking nice, big, deep breaths in and out. Allowing ourselves to be here fully. Allowing our minds to be open. back of the head, back of the hands, heels, the glutes, the rib cage, the sits bones, our long spines. Feeling protected and safe in this space, feeling that we have an abundance of joy and good energy coming into our bodies. You can imagine a beautiful golden light surrounding you, a healing light, whatever that might look like. Back of the head, back of the hands, the heels, the glutes, shoulders. It becomes harder and harder to identify those points of pressure against the floor, the connection there. And we welcome that. It slowly begins to feel like we're separating from the floor and we're just floating in an infinite space. It's harder to recognize above and below or side to side. We are just here in this plane with a beautiful light around us, with good energy flowing in and exhaling out what we don't need, what we don't want, and what's not healthy for us. It's harder to recognize those points of pressure as we float upward again into that infinite space. There's an immense feeling of forgiveness, an immense feeling of possibility, of joy. Deep, deep inhale and deep, continued detoxifying exhale, cleansing of the body. Breathing through all fibers of your existence, every joint, every muscle, every piece of you. Breathing through your heart and your mind and your soul. Boundless opportunity, boundless joy. Just floating. Soften your face, close your eyes, and just be. As you continue to breathe, allow your energy to deepen and your mind to soften. Your connection to widen. And your willingness to let go becomes easier and easier. And just be with yourself for a few moments. very slowly, bring a bit of awareness back to your physical body. Slightly move the fingertips and the toes. We begin to reconnect to the floor. Sits bones, back of the head, back of the hands, the heels, the glutes. All those connection points start to re-emerge. Taking all the time you need. No rush, but when you're ready, and if you are laying down, roll to either side, resting your head atop your arms and pulling your belly into fetal position. And continue to relax and rest. If you're seated, stay where you are. Those of you that are laying down in fetal, slowly press yourself up to a comfortable seated position and join us. If you'd like to stay where you are and continue to rest, by all means. Bringing more awareness back into the body, noticing your breath, noticing your posture, noticing how expanded your body feels after that wonderful stretch. And just maybe move your head side to side, bringing a little movement back. Taking your hands open. Take a little scan of the body, lifting up and falling inwards. Continue that motion forward for a little forward stretch. Round up. And that's it for today, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me. Again, if you're continuing to relax in your meditation, stay there. Enjoy. No rush. It's the weekend. Thank you so much for joining me and sharing a few moments and treating your bodies. We are reopening Breakout tomorrow with TRX at 8 and 9 o'clock. There's a few spots left for both classes. So looking forward to seeing everyone in our limited capacity, in our masks. But have a wonderful day. Enjoy the weekend and try something new. One thing. It can be the smallest or the grandest of things. But try one thing new in the next few days. Let's expand a bit more. Thank you so much. If you'd like to contribute,